sorry, I was just shutting the window. It's so loud out there. I live across from the school, so there's kids out there at recess. I am going to just do a general energy check-in. I'm going to do all the signs, and we're just checking in how the energy is moving for you over the next, week or so. We got 6 planets retrograde. So I kind of just wanted to do a little update. I started reviewing all the information today and my head just started spinning. I was like, man, there's just too much. I don't know enough about astrology to try and bump my way through it, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to use the tarot. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're just going to see what this upcoming week is. I'm wondering if I should write down some questions what's your challenge this week? What's the blessing coming? And the challenge that you might have to deal with, to get through it. And then we'll do spirit advice. How's that? Just so I don't forget. So, the first one is Aries, and we'll just, I wonder if I should grab Oracle, just so we have I think I'll do this moon one. I know that we have a new moon coming up, in a week and a half. There's a new moon in Virgo, so it's a pretty stable energy. I think it's landing in a different house for everybody, but we are reviewing stuff, revamping our ideas, our belief system for some of us. Okay, so Aries, what's coming for Aries? We want the challenge, and then the blessing, and then advice. So 3 cards, Spirit. Challenge, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah. So some of you are being, Aries, moved onto your north node. Have faith in your dreams is the blessing. So it looks like you have a wish fulfillment coming. And the advice. One more, Spirit. Emotions are running high. So it looks, from the overall energy, it looks like there's something that you need to release here. So let's see what the North Node is. This is your challenge, is to step out of your comfort zone, to go toward your life purpose path, right? Follow your follow your passions. Create. Walk away from what's not serving you, so that you can manifest what it is you do want. I do feel like maybe there is someone that's meant to join you on this journey to create something, right? Because the Lovers is here. So maybe you're manifesting a specific lover to create with you. And that's part of your North Node. It's a challenge, though. Why is it a challenge, Spirit? Why is this a challenge? Because there's a lot of choices. You feel a little confused. And there's a big change coming and you know it. So you have the King of Swords here, Aries, which is telling me, like, just use your wisdom, you know? Use all that wisdom you have and just make a decision and go for it. I think it's scary because it's not your comfort zone. Like maybe this, I don't know. Clarify who is the Empress. Is it Aries or? It's like a new beginning. It's exciting. You might be working with other people, maybe someone even from the past. And maybe it was a hurtful situation and that's why it's a challenge. This person is on your part of your soul path, this part of your soul contract, right? Your North Node. That's what it is. It's your soul's journey. It's your soul's plan. So next is the blessings, and it says, have faith in your dreams. Tell me about this, Spirit. Yeah, maybe what you dream about is having a stable home, someone with people that you are celebrating with. It's like the Four of Wands is like the best family card of all. It's like you're feeling really great. Wow, have faith in your dreams. Okay, so it seems to me like there's something that could be blocking you from this, and it's some kind of grief, some kind of loss that you had. I'm wondering if it's like a King of Wands, so a fire sign maybe. But what I feel like is, you know, what you have a dream about is somebody who matches you in energy. In the pentacle form, in the being tapped into the universe kind of thing, or tapped into the earth more specifically, right? Yeah, and so, yeah, I feel like you do have a dream. You do have some sort of epiphany coming in, like a new idea. You know, maybe you're painting or writing or reading or something and you get some kind of big awakening. Whatever it is, it's really successful. So have faith in it. Have faith in your dreams. I do feel like there's a tiny hiccup and it is a grief kind of situation with the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're still looking at something that is gone, that you didn't want to leave. Emotions are running high is the advice. Your emotions are running high, but here comes the Wheel of Fortune saying, like, don't worry about it. Your emotions are high, but the wheel's coming in. What is the wheel bringing for Aries, Spirit? What is the wheel bringing for Aries? The Queen of Swords. So now you have a King, Queen of Swords and a King, Queen of Pentacles. Emotions are running high. Maybe you have to choose between two people. You sure could. I think what you're choosing is going down a brand new path. You're doing what's best for you. Yeah, you know where you want to put your energy. It's into you. It's into your plans. It's into your truth. This could also mean that something is leaving your life, you know, maybe a job or something like that, something new coming in. You're doing it. Like, see, I feel like you're doing a lot of healing and transformation. There's an end of a cycle. That's what's happening for you. The cycle that's ending is your self node journey, which is your past life, you know. And the whole story behind that is like, when we're born into We have a north node and a south node, and what they mean is the north node is where we want to go, and the south node is where we've already been. Like, that's what we did in our last life, is that we did that. So we get stuck in this cycle of that past life because it's what we know, it's what's familiar, even if it's painful, like we just do. But what I see here is you figuring it out, the Wheel of Fortune coming in, something major happening for you. I think whatever is happening here is emotional, and it causes a transformation, and then the end of the cycle. This could have everything to do with the planets being retrograde. I think there are 6 in there right now. Maybe 7 if you count the shadow period for what just left. Retrograde Venus, I think. Yeah, but it's like it's somehow aligned with Saturn and Jupiter, and I don't even know what all. Like I said, I read a lot of information. But I didn't read it and study it enough to like be able to give you guys any great advice on it. Let's see. 12 for Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. We want to know what your challenge is, what blessings are coming, and advice. Okay, so a new start's coming on the new moon. The new start's coming. Hi, Jackie. How's it going? So there's a new start, and this is your challenge. It's the new start. It's like you have a blank slate here with that new moon. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. This is the blessing. You're not going to do it, are you? You're not going to stay in that. And then emotions are running high again. And I feel like this, the reason this is coming out is because it's the supermoon card. And we just had that. And we have that energy still. That supermoon energy is lingering around, you know. It's pretty powerful. So that's your advice, is the emotions are running high. So let's check out and see what's happening for the new start, for what's starting new. This is your challenge. What's this new start for? It's got something to do with heartbreak, with some kind of, it could even be something you've been writing about. Have you been keeping a journal of your heartbreak? Because it kind of is showing me that. So I kind of feel like you're either writing it out and figuring out something that you didn't know before. It's helping you come out of like this overthinking thing. Yeah. I also feel like balance is coming, temperance. This is like transmuting energy. What are you transmuting all these swords into? What do you... Oh, you're letting it go. You're like transforming yourself. You know, you're kind of just over it. You've been talking a lot to Spirit about this. And so what I feel like is this new independent vibe. Like, it's almost like just suddenly you have everything you need, everything you want. I'm wondering if it has something to do with that journal on the bed. I don't always see that journal when I use these cards, but I'm seeing it today. So I feel like it's either you figuring it out by writing it out, or you're going to publish it because it's got all kinds of stuff in it that's helpful to other people and makes you rich. It also makes you transform. Like you just work. This is your challenge. Why is it the challenge? Why is this a challenge? Because everything that's in that journal is personal. It's your heart and soul. Is that really what's best for you? That's what you're thinking. So, yeah, this is gonna like totally change your whole life, the world card. So I would say, yeah, it's it's a good idea to do whatever you're doing with this journal. Keep doing it, keep working on it, wherever you're at with it. Like whether you're either just figuring out where you're going or you're publishing it. Don't let your past hold you back. This is the blessing, is the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, I feel like what's happening is like maybe this journal has some stuff in it. You know what I mean? About things you've done, things you've experienced, and most importantly, like what you learned from it. Like you've been keeping track, and it's balancing you. It's growing your soul. It's like the past is what pushes you forward. Yeah, you're moving forward, all right. Wheel of Fortune's coming in. Tell me what it's bringing. Justice. It's bringing balance. And it's bringing a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. That's really beautiful. I feel like you're struggling with yourself about it. And I feel like there is a complete and total turnaround for you. It's like you're walking away from the pain and walking into celebration, happiness, joy. There's people in here when you walk through this new door. And they're new people. Okay, so advice. Tell me about the emotions running high for Taurus. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely emotional. It could be about money. Could be about something, money, illness. Yeah, but I see you having a new beginning here. Maybe that's what's so emotional. Is like, because you've been in this kind of super sad, like I don't have anything kind of, and now it just completely changes. It completely changes, and all of a sudden you're loving yourself, you're finding value in yourself, and you're heading in a new direction. You're completely aligned with your higher self. So all these emotions are going to be made balanced. Yeah, you're going on a whole new adventure. I do feel like there's a lover coming in too. Emotions are running high. So I feel like there's a message coming in from maybe a water sign. Maybe they want to do something with you. Emotions are running high. So this could be somebody that, is from the past. Because I do see you having like a lot of swords, overthinking, pain. Like someone just belted, just like took off here. With that 10 of Swords, right? But I kind of just feel like the advice is to just, cut out what doesn't serve you in your life. Feel your way through the emotions. They're real. And to be honest, that's what our soul came here to experience, is emotional things. So that's what I see happening here. I feel like you're going from this place of feeling very sad and alone, and maybe even ill, and you're going very quickly toward a new beginning, and it's a new beginning in love here. I'm just totally seeing it. It starts with a message. Let me see. Taurus, tell me what's in this message from this page. Integration, union. So I feel like, this is a person maybe that you knew in another life, and or maybe you already knew this person, like maybe it's the person that hurt you, right? Okay, so it's got something to do with Neptune. So you might want to look at what Neptune's doing in your chart. It is in retrograde, so this person might come back just because of the retrograde, right? It confuses you. Tell me, what's the advice for them to do when this person reaches out? What should Taurus be doing when this person reaches out? Ooh. You're getting messages. This is a message from Spirit. It's not from the person. Spirit is saying, like, it's from me. The message is from me. So, yeah, you have a new beginning. This could have something to do with the twin flame because it's here. So, I think this person from your past that maybe that hurt you is coming back. And it could very well be whoever it is that you wrote about in that journal, you know. But they're coming there. I feel like Spirit's giving you dreams about this person, like what to do about the person. And I think that was the message. Like I'm saying, like who, you know, what is this message saying? It's like dreams. So I don't know if you dream about this person possibly. Gemini is next. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's coming for Gemini today. For the next week. Tell me what kind of energy they're having. What is their challenge? What is their blessing? What is their advice? Step out of your comfort zone. Boy, we have had a node card in every reading so far. So they're asking you to step onto your north node path and get out of that south node. You've been there long enough. You spent your whole last life there. That's your challenge, is to get out of your comfort zone. The blessing is that you're healing from something. And the advice is there's adjustments that are required. Let me change tarot decks here. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. I think what's happening is like what's changing. There's a transformation here, and it's a cycle. Like what they're asking you to do is step out of your comfort zone of the south node, right? And I think you're in a cycle where people that you deal with in your family or in your love life don't keep their promises. Five of Swords, right? I think you're a pretty stable individual here. Tell me why the Death card is here. Tell me why the Death card is here with the Four of Wands. Why is the Death card? Clarify the Death card. Yeah, it is about lovers. It's about having just constant heartbreak in your life. Like, it's almost like, you have to make the decision to move on to your north node, you know? because your South Node has been giving you the same kind of people. The same kind of people that don't keep their promises, that don't. And I feel like what you're doing is you're cutting out, I don't know, some kind of false belief here. You're transforming completely. Tell me, what are they cutting out? What exactly are they cutting out of their life? Being overly emotional about the Knight of Wands. So maybe you have a tendency to be with people that just don't want to commit, right? So time for healing. Tell me how you're going to heal, Gemini. Wow. Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. So it's about how do you heal? You surrender. Like, there's nothing I can do here, Spirit. I mean, nothing. You're talking to your higher self. I feel like you've been stuck in this, like, I'm not good enough energy for a while. Five of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you to cut that belief out of your mind because it's just not true. You've been stuck there long enough. Eight of Swords. You've been stuck there long enough. So this is the blessing coming, is you very quickly changing everything. It has to do with you deciding to do it, you know, like I am going to cut myself free from this idea of what I thought love was. Because so far, everybody I've loved has just not loved me back. It's because you don't love yourself, Gemini. I'm just telling you that. It's because you don't really see the value in yourself. And I can see it right here. You know, you just feel less than, and you feel like you don't have a lot to offer. It's sad. But this is something that you lived in a past life. And Spirit is saying, like, hop onto this North Node. Hop onto this North Node, because we have more shit planned than what we've already done, right? Yeah, there's justice coming. Like, you're going to be able to just think of all the stuff that made you sad. She's blowing it into the wind. It's turning into butterflies. She's transforming. She's transforming the way she sees love, the way she sees her growth, the way she sees past love. She's reviewing all of her heartbreak, all of her hard work, and she's looking at it from her soul's perspective. She's scared. She's scared, and she's learning new things. And yeah, there's this cycle closing out for you, Gemini, with this healing. Adjustments are required. This is the advice. Spirit, what's the advice for Gemini? Oh, that's too many. It's like 5,000 cards here. Spirit, thank you. Okay. Adjustments are required. Okay, do you get what it's even saying with these two cards? Because I do. It means focus on you. Focus on the abundance. Focus on whatever you are creating, right? Focus on that Empress energy, because we all have it. We all have access to it. She's the divine mother. And once you're in that energy where you're feeling grateful for everything, and you know you're the Empress, you feel it. You feel the divine feminine energy. Then you decide what you want, where you want to put your energy, and Spirit comes in and does it for you, changes it for you. It's shocking, but it is a Two of Cups relationship. It's somebody who wants to go higher with you, or you have some kind of like soul connection, some higher connection, something to do. It is a very passionate endeavor. It's brought to you by the Wheel of Fortune, and you manifested it. You manifested it. I also am saying, like, there's something here about, you know, you being confused about who you are and how you see yourself. Spirit is taking you out of that energy and transforming you. I think you're going to see yourself way different. I also feel like there's some success coming for someone, like 10 of Pentacles success. Yeah, and the Chariot, maybe traveling, a new car, something like that. But I also feel like there's someone from your past coming back. He's an Emperor, so he's your divine match coming in. But this all happens once you realize, you know, who you really are. You know, because what's happening is you're confused about your identity here, is what I'm feeling like. Seven of Cups, confusion. The Devil card is a mirror in this one. So the way you're seeing yourself is not accurate. You know, you haven't been seeing yourself as the Empress, and that's what you are. So what's happening at the bottom of the deck is telling me that you're confused about who you are here. And Spirit is coming in with the lifeboat, kind of trying to change your energy. Like you need something to change. Like there's a huge transformation here. More butterflies. I felt like I saw that just a minute ago. Yeah, with the Justice card. Like she's turning all of her pain into a new opportunity, you know, a new life, I mean, she has wings now, you know. And again, another card saying transformation. What's happening is you're seeing the 10 of Pentacles here. It is successful. There is balance. And there is an Emperor who comes from the past. He hurt you. But there's a new couple up coming. So I feel like the adjustment that Spirit's talking about is the way you see yourself. You know, you don't see the value, you don't see the beauty. And Spirit is saying, like, come on now. Come on now. I didn't make any junk. None. There's no junk. There's no junk on this planet. None. Everything that's happening is happening for a reason. We just have to believe it and trust it. We're part of it. So, Cancer is next. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Let me look at the time here. 33. Okay. Lots of threes for you, Cancer. So, feeling like some angelic presence going on around you. Okay, Cancer. Tell me, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, what is going on for Cancer? We want to know about the challenge they're facing currently, the blessing that's coming in, and advice. And you gave me all of them. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is talking about surrendering to the divine. So I think on the full moon, I think it's the 25th of September. I could be wrong, but I think so. That might be a good time to like figure out what you really want to surrender, because it's telling you need to do it. So the challenge for you, Cancer, is there's a big change coming, and changes are never easy. So I feel like that's the challenge. The blessing is a balance between practicality and spirituality. It's like you're becoming balanced with that. And confidence is your key. That's the advice. And we'll change decks again. Angel, spirits, guides, let's talk to Cancer. It looks like the challenge is a change coming. This change could have started during that eclipse, that new moon eclipse we had. I'm not sure when it was, but I feel like around July, June, July. Expect powerful change. So tell me about this change. Okay, there's a change in something about 6 cups. So we'll just keep asking, because this could be a person from the past. It could be you, the way you look at yourself, your life, your history, about the fairness of things, what you want, if you have the guts to choose it. It will lead you to 10 of Pentacles. But there is a nightmare here too. So I feel like, you know, you've got a couple of 9s here that are talking about realizing something, right? Tell me what you're realizing in the 9 of Swords. Hey, Dan. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. You're scared of success. Who am I talking to? Cancer. You're scared of succeeding. And you are going to succeed, but you... Oh, thanks. I straightened it today. I hardly ever do that. Okay, so I feel like it's a challenge for you to receive success, to realize success. And I think this has been a problem since you were a child with the 6 of Cups. Okay, so let's ask the 6 of Cups a couple of questions. Let's do it. Let's see. What do I want here? This one. Okay, so let's ask the child. Tell me about the child, and what does the child want to say? Because this looks like a childhood wound. Yeah, you have self-limiting beliefs. You have a lot of fear. Maybe fear of deception, fear of not having something, fear of not having enough, fear of being lied to. This goes all the way back to childhood, right? So let me ask what you're 10 years older than you are now. So 10 years from now, what's the advice for Cancer 10 years from now? Make a wish, baby. You get everything you want. It starts by loving yourself, though. You have to nurture your own self and then release all the things that don't serve you, like this stuff from your past, from your childhood, you know? Yeah, because there's a rebirth coming. Like, big changes coming for you. You're going to remember who you were in a previous life. Maybe you'll have a dream about it. Tell me what they're saying in the Hanged Man position. It's like, this card is like looking at things from other perspectives, you know? So, you're looking at yourself different. You're looking at, I think you're loving yourself more. Yeah. So, I feel like all this enlightenment is coming from messages from Spirit. Like you're getting them like through dreams or meditations. You know what I mean? But there's a big transformation coming about the way you look at your life, your past, your childhood. It's changing. It's changing in this Hangman card. So this is what you can expect. Now remember, like, to think about it. Every time you think about it, it makes you sad. Like, it makes you might even have like post-traumatic stress disorder about this childhood of yours, right? And I think that you to be honest, it looks to me like, from what I'm seeing here, it's like you don't even think you deserve success. You know, it's like you don't even think you deserve it. So that's what's changing. And it could have very possibly started with that eclipse, that new moon eclipse that we had, whenever it was. I don't remember the last one. But remember, it takes like 6 months for that to kick in and to actually change. So you could be like in the middle of that. I saw Neptune and and Pluto in that last when I was clarifying the Hanged Man. So I feel like those two planets have something to do with it. They're both in retrograde and like hanging out and like conjuncting and all this shit, you know. So you might want to look at that for what it's doing for you specifically. Now we're looking at the blessing. So the blessing is balance. You're balancing some stuff. You're balancing the way you feel about your life. 9 of Wands. You're reframing the thought. You know, you've been in the victim mode. You've been nightmaring about it, but not now. This is what's changing. You're understanding the spiritual part. The Emperor is coming out. This could be about a dad. Yeah, like maybe there's something with your dad that kind of like, you know, you think about it, it hurts you, it wasn't fair. And I feel like Spirit is kind of like wrapping you up in love here. I think you're on board with it too, with this 7 of this one. It's like you're being supported by Spirit, you're being kept care of in a bubble of light and love from whatever way you were feeling about this Emperor. And then I see 10 of Cups. What this leads to is like a brand new beginning. It could be about love. Could be love that somebody that walked away. It could be this Emperor. Yeah. And the Fool. So, let's say you had a problem with your dad as a kid, because it kind of looks like that. Like, maybe that's what gave you all the wounding, you know, maybe it was an absent father, maybe it was just somebody who didn't fucking care, maybe it's somebody who fucking hurt you, you know. And I feel like it's kind of skewed your view, not only of yourself, but with others, people too, and how you see love. Like, I think that's all changing very quickly. I think you're cutting out the old beliefs. You're like standing up and you're meditating also. You're talking to Spirit about love, about what it looks like, what it should be, and walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, you know, cutting it out, fuck that, right? And then someone comes in, it's a lover. So you could miss the opportunity because you're processing this, but maybe since I told you about it, you won't. Tell me what the advice is. Confidence is key. Tell me about the advice. This is about a new moon in Leo. Okay. Confidence is key. Alright, so here we are. We have the Temperance card and the 5 of Cups. And this tells me that you're gaining the confidence and the balance. Plus you have spirits around you helping you do this, right? To let go. To let go of this childhood wounding. To let go of, if it's a dad, you know, like, let go of that, because honestly, it's been very toxic for you. It's ruling your life, this pain, this misery. You know, like, Spirit is saying, like, come on now, come with me. I love you, man. You can create anything you want. Just get in this boat. Come on. I'm taking you to a higher place. I'm taking you to where you can have more light. It's a new portal. You're going to want to stay. You're going to feel great about yourself. You're going to be feeling all kinds of loyalty from other people. You're going to be having plenty of money. You're going to be stable in your own skin. Confidence is your key. So be confident in yourself, because there's some shit that has to be walked away from. But you just have so much spirit support here. It's like spirits coming in and like just moving you along, you know, with that 6 of Swords, helping you understand what it is you gained out of this whole situation. You know, what did I really gain? Well, your soul gained a lot. It learned a lot. And now it's time for you to walk through a new portal, to have a new timeline. And it's one where you feel stable. This feeling that you had in the past, right? You don't know what to do. You're emotional. Should I follow my heart? Should I follow my soul? Should I follow my human? It's saying follow your soul. Follow your intuition, because you're going somewhere. You know, you're getting like lined up, body, mind, and soul here. So be confident in that. Be confident in who you are, what you've been through, and what role you play on the bigger scheme of things. You know, where do you fit? Where do you fit? So I think that's what's happening. Spirit's showing you your value. I feel like Leo, 48. Spirits, angels, guides, tell me about Leo. Your dreams need a practical plan. The energy is gaining momentum. Time to release negativity. Okay, so it looks like something's picking up speed here. Could be about your dreams. What are your dreams, Leo? Let's see what they are. This is the challenge. Making a plan about your dreams. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn from the past, or you could be like something ended here, but you want it to change. Hi, Joni. You're feeling a little bit imbalanced about it. Yeah, you're guarded. Okay, so I feel like what your dream is and this is your challenge too. It's got something to do with someone from your past 6 cups. Could be an air sign, but it was over. It's like they just kind of stabbed you in the back and ran away, and it left you very imbalanced. And I feel like you're guarding yourself from any further hurt. And then comes the sun and the world. So your dreams need a practical plan. And I think what you need to do is, instead of focusing on what happened in the past, because it looks to me like that's where you're at. Like maybe that's your dream, is try and get that back together. But it's a very toxic situation, Leo. It's toxic. There's toxicity here with the devil. It's the first card out. So this could mean that this relationship was toxic. It could mean that someone in the relationship has an addiction. It could also be talking about the speed of it. Like it came and it left. It was very quick. And then it ended, right? But it's asking you to like accept the fact that, you know, like focus on what's good. Focus on the things that you have that are good. And everything is changing. Like there's a new cycle here. The world card is here. So tell me what the world card is bringing for Leo. So it's almost like you kind of gotta stay positive and to go through this new portal. But what's happening is you're being like bombarded by fear and heartbreak, right? But if you could just stop focusing on that and look around you, I feel like you're going to see something different. Like you don't have to stay in that same situation. There's something better. Your soul wants to go for it. Do you? That's what it looks like it's saying to me. The energy is gaining momentum. Tell me. First, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So basically, Spirit showing you something about how much they are involved in your life, right? There is some kind of soul friend coming. I think your higher self knows about this. Your intuition knows about it. But you are sitting here thinking like, where should I put my energy? What deserves my energy? What deserves their energy? Temperance. Which is, temperance is about balance. It's about yoga. It's about grounding. And it's about transmuting energy. What energy are you trying to, you're probably trying to take away all that overthinking, right? Overthinking, the confusion. Yeah, you're changing the confusion. And you're starting to work on following what you love to do. So that's what you're focusing on here. You're just doing you. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Who's the Two of Cups for Leo? This is a soul friend. Yep. It could be another Leo because the Strength card is here. But it is someone bringing in a cup of love. Knight of Cups. Okay. It's time to release negativity. Cancer. Tell me about this. Yeah. You've been crying a long time, haven't you? Sad, up all night, worried. What are you worried about? Your home. You're worried about stability in your home. Spirit says, don't worry. Don't worry, man. This is the Eight of Wands. I love the Eight of Wands because eights are about change and wands are about spirit activity. Can you get anything better than that? Spirit activity helping you change something in your life. There's a tornado here, Cancer. And you know what's coming out of it? The Queen of Wands, which is telling me that you're becoming very confident. You're becoming very sure of yourself. I think you're going to have the ability to choose yourself. Also, I kind of feel like some of you are going to maybe open your own business or something. I see you being the boss here. I see you talking about it to Spirit, about how things weren't fair for you. That's what I'm seeing, like Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Maybe about a person, maybe about love, maybe about your stability, right? And you're still trying to heal up from it, right? What you want is you just want to be okay. You want to feel like you're okay. You're asking for clarity. And then the Hanged Man comes out. So the Hanged Man has the message, like, you got to look at it from other perspectives. And so when it's talking to you about, like, you know, like which one was that? The tree pose. Yeah, the Temperance card here. She's in the tree pose, which, I mean, it's just a yoga pose, but what I feel like is that's where you're talking to Spirit about all of these things. And they're revealing stuff to you, you know? They are. So if I were you, I would talk to Spirit about what you really want. Because it says your dreams need a practical plan. So figure out what you really, really want. And then talk to Spirit, because look what's happening. I mean, they're bringing you this stuff. You see that with that 8? They're just with the whip of the wand. They're changing everything for you, bringing back stability to you and confidence. Hey Jess, how's it going? Peace to you. I love you guys. Oh, I am dangerously close to being monetized, you people. Do you know that? They changed the rules. And so I'm like 130 watch hours away from being monetized. Meaning, you know, money. So I thought maybe I should probably do some more readings. Maybe I should do 2 a day or something. They wear me out sometimes, though. Okay, Leo. Virgo's next. Let's see what's going on for Virgo, man. Virgo's got a lot going on in its sign. 57, 55. No, I wouldn't be rich yet. The people that are rich have like 500,000 viewers. You know, I don't even have 1,000. But what they did was they changed the need from 1,000 viewers or 1,000 subscribers to 500. So that changed and bumped me up like quite a bit. But it's the hours of watching, and they go back 1 year. So maybe like 14 months ago or something, I had a video go viral. But that's not being counted anymore, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of excited about it because I'm pretty close, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know how many hours of viewing my videos end up getting. Maybe like 20 hours maybe, if I'm lucky. Okay, we're talking about Virgo now. Tell me what's going on with Virgo, man. I'm kind of worried about the Virgo placements, to tell you the truth. There's just so much going on in your sign right now. So let's see what it's saying. A fiery climax. Something's ending. This has got an Aries vibe to it. The end of a tough cycle approaches. See what I'm saying? And work through your fears. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's do this deck. Fiery climax. What's happening with Virgo? Yeah, I know. I don't know how to get all the hours of views. I really friggin' don't, but I guess all I can do is just keep trying, right? When it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. We are on Virgo now. There's something ending here. And this is your challenge. There's a fiery climax approaching here. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it starts with, you letting go of this feeling like a Five of Pentacles, like I'm not enough, I don't have enough. It's you saying to your higher self, like, you take this shit, man. I'm confused. I don't fucking know what to do. I know. I need to cut it out. Spirit's like, hop in the boat. Let me help you change this energy. Where are you taking them, Spirit? Tell me where you're taking them. Oh, okay. You're taking them here. Four of Pentacles. Taking them inside. Taking them inside. Making them, helping them feel the connection that they have. Okay. This could have something to do with work, to be honest. And here you are in your own reading, Hermit card, Virgo. I do feel like there's maybe a new offer on the table for work. And because this is about maybe not having enough, feeling like you don't have enough or whatever, it might be about work, and maybe you're splitting. Maybe you're going to quit. Maybe your higher self is saying, like, fuck this place, you know? Let's do something we love. How about that? How about I show you? This is your spirit talking, you know, your higher self. And it's like, hey, how about we go down this road? Follow this passion, this one that we love, this one that brings, like, all of the good feelings. Page of Wands, excitement, all of that. Okay, let's see what's happening. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so you've got a Devil card and a Five of Wands. So this could be about inner struggle. It could be about struggle with other people. It could be about the way you see yourself, being a toxic kind of thing. I feel like you're seeing something differently here. Maybe about yourself. Maybe you're just done with the inner conflict. You know, maybe it happens over here when you start to, like, tap in, right? I think this ending is shocking. The Tower is here, but then what comes out to clarify the Tower is the Nine of Cups. So that's what I kind of see happening. Like, you're going from this, like, inner struggle to everything you want, is what it looks like. Work through your fears is the advice. Tell me what their fears are. If you don't know which way to go, lots of fear here. Your fears about love could be something about your family, but the Lovers is here as well. Work through your fears. I feel like, you know, maybe you have the tendency to pick people, like, in love situations that maybe don't hold, you know, don't keep their promises. They, and you just don't know. You're scared to, like, dive in again. Work through that, because there's someone coming. And I think they're good, but unstable. I think it's something you've been waiting for, but I think you're scared of it, and because you're scared, it's going to end up the same way, like somebody not being honest, somebody not holding their end of the bargain, right? And you're just afraid you're just going to be back in the same position, crying all the time, imbalanced. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to put any effort into this. Work through all of those fears, Spirit is saying, because, I mean, you have a new cycle coming in. You have clarity coming in about all of the stuff that you're wanting to know. Yeah. I do feel like there's balance coming in. You know, like, I mean, I'm talking about soul being able to get a hold of you. You know what I mean? All the chakras open. You can hear it loud and clear in all of them. You know, what a fine place to be, right? I feel like that is shown really well with the Judgment card and also the Chariot. Those two cards both really talk about that, being balanced, body, mind, and soul. And honestly, when we're doing that, when we're heading the same direction and we're on the same page with our soul, really there's just nothing that can stop us, nothing we can't do. Those souls are powerful, you guys. So don't forget that. Okay, Libra is next. 106. All right. Libra. Angel spirits, guys, please give me some messages for Libra. Oh my god, you got the same cards last time I used this deck. Do you know what they are? They're the same ones. Were you paying attention? Prosperity lies ahead. A win-win forecast. And then this one. Emotions are running high. So, I don't know why prosperity lies ahead is your challenge, but that's the position it's in. Your blessing coming is a win-win forecast. Like there's no losing here, Libra. And then the advice is emotions are running high. So maybe they're just trying to let you know that something so fucking overwhelmingly cool is coming into your life that you're going to be very emotional about it, and they're trying to let you know. Yay, Jess. That's good. There's a lot of good stuff happening for Libra. I hope I'm tapping into your daughter's energy. I'm getting chills. I must be. Those chills come when I'm right. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. This is about a new moon. And the next new moon is in about 10 days, I think, or less. Right? So that energy should be climbing on in about, what, a week? Alright, prosperity lies ahead for the new moon. It's successful. Like, look at, I don't know, some of you guys getting popular, getting, like, you're on a stage. You're winning. Everybody's applauding you. Something big happening. This is your challenge, too. That's too many. Let's just tell me about prosperity lies ahead. It starts with winning. It starts with fame and fortune. It starts with being honored by other people, looked up to, you know? This person is like on a stage, like maybe a singer or something like that. Prosperity lies ahead. Look, it's opening up a whole new, brand new door for you, a whole new timeline. And then here comes the Hierophant, meaning like this is a spiritual thing. This is meant to be. This is a part of your spiritual path. It's part of your journey. So when it comes, dive in. It's a brand new beginning. I mean, you got it all. You do. Yeah. This is really good, Joni. And I find it really crazy that the same damn moon cards came out. Don't you? I mean, we had that with the last moon reading, with the full moon. Like, things are shifting for you guys. I'm part of that. Libra is my rising sign. A win-win outcome is forecast. Tell me what this is about. This is your blessing to come. So it looks to me like you're not seeing something that's right in front of you. 4 Cups. I feel like you're not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything from the spiritual side. You're focused in the 3D here. So I feel like that's a warning. It's time for you to choose yourself and do what's best for you, no matter what that means for you. It means choose you. And there's balance coming in. Also, you're really protected by angels, I feel like. But temperance is about transmuting energy. It's about balancing body, mind, soul. But I feel like there's something here causing you to not want to see. Like you got the Two of Swords and you're just totally blindfolded. You're hanging on. You're sad. But Spirit's got your back, man. Nine of Pentacles. Every step of the way. So the blessing coming. The blessing coming is knowing that, maybe. Knowing that your spirit has this whole damn thing. All of it. Everything that you're worried about. Okay, so what I feel like it's teaching you is 1, how to transmute energy. 2, it's making you notice how much spirit is involved in your life. Your own soul. Your own soul. I'm not talking about anything else here but your soul right now. And I feel like that's what is coming forward for you. You seeing it. And then I think you rise above like this pain, this anguish, this mind fuckery that you got going on. And you realize your strength. You realize what this experience gave you. Not only did it give you strength, but it also gave you like compassion and gentleness too. Like, do you see the lamb right there? So I feel like that's what this is saying, is like, even though this feels like the shittiest thing that's ever happened to you, there's a lot going on with your spiritual journey, you know? A lot. And it's ending up like in wish fulfillment. So there's blessings coming. This is the blessings coming. These are it. Even though you're like stuck in all this shit. I always see shit energy for you, Libra. How come? And this is what's coming. Like they're taking this away. They're taking the blindfold off here. They are. It's spirit doing it. It's like, no, you have to look. You have to look and see. Because what you don't see is everything that you have, everything that we've done together, you and your soul, we're doing shit together. I have 5 likes and 5 watchers watching right now. So I just want to point out that 5s are about quick change. So I feel like what the message is here is like you are in a shit spot right now, but trust me, it's all turning around. It's all turning around. I wonder, like, don't you wonder, like, what that's gonna look like? I do. Show me one card about this turnaround thing. What does the turnaround look like? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what it is. It's surrendering all the emotions. It's surrendering the fact that you have no control over whatever the fuck this is. All these shitty cards. You know, you don't have control. Maybe it already happened, you know? And you're just trying to live with the aftermath of it, right? I see alignment coming. I see traveling coming. I mean, like the Chariot. It's the number 7 card. And I remember that you guys got a lot of 7s last time. But I feel like this card is talking about surrendering to your soul. Like, you know what? Okay, I get it. Like, this is a fucked up path. I don't know why you chose it. I don't. But I guess I'm just here for the ride, you know? I'm just here for the ride. I'll get in. I'll get in and I'll go with you the rest of the way. Show me what the rest of the way looks like. At least for like, after this turns around, what's like the next 6 months like for Libra after the Chariot? Okay. I feel like there's maybe a new job, and I feel like spirit or somebody in spirit is guiding you there. I feel like you're letting go very slowly, but you are. You're learning to live with your pain. You're accepting the reality of your life. What else? You're manifesting. You're manifesting to understand, to see it from the soul's perspective. That's what you're trying to do. Spirit is more than happy. But the way to do it is to meditate. It's to tap in. It's to be really fucking honest with yourself and your soul. Like, okay, really what happened? Really, what do we need? You know, a win-win forecast. You're going to make good decisions here. Spirit has got you. I just feel like prosperity lies ahead. I want to look at all these cards that are clarifying the first one, which is your challenge. So it's your challenge to start over, Libra. It's your challenge to like accept this, which is fame, fortune, and winning, right? And to walk through the new portal, like you have a new cycle, you have a whole new bunch of lessons possibly you're being put right now, or have been being put on your north node. So you might want to look into your north node. I see a lot of spiritual growth happening here with the Hierophant. I see you starting to really have an activated heart, and then you follow in. You're following your soul, you're trusting your soul. The blessings coming are just unbelievable. Like, I feel like it's transmuting the energy of pain and fear into freedom. Emotions are running high. Tell me about this advice, Spirit. What do you want to tell Libra about emotions are running high? What's the message? Okay, so you're overthinking some stuff. You feel stuck. And I feel like you're stuck between human and soul. Like, which one should I choose? Like, which one do I want to live in? Can you find a balance? That's the question here, right? I feel like what's happening is you're just really, emotions are running high. This is mother energy. It's also divine feminine energy. So I feel like, you know, I mean, you're very emotional. Women, especially during pregnancy, are emotional. But I feel like you're giving birth to something here, almost like giving birth to like maybe an idea that you were given straight from spirit. It is something that you love to do. It could involve a child even. Maybe some of you are even having a child. But there's a new beginning in love. It's the way you operate. I mean, you're operating from a total heart space here, and that's your advice. Like, own your divinity. Listen to that intuition, because it's going to be like, that's what tells us where to go next. When I talk about the chakras being lined up, it's about having them all be open and not blocked, so that your soul can get a hold of you and tell you what the next move is, right? You can feel it in those energy centers. That's how they talk to us. So I do see success coming. And I think the overall advice from Spirit about the emotion thing is just like this card. Like, just always operate from this place of love. You know, don't forget about that part of you. Because, you know, things can happen and take that away from us. That love we always operate from. You know, we can get pissed off. We can get, you know, anger. We can get scared. Don't let any of that happen. Because you have prosperity coming. Yeah, I know. I just kind of got a message about that. I did talk about it yesterday, Joni, but I don't know if you were here. But it was about Like there's this card that showed up and it was about forgiveness. And I think it was Paul's birthday day that kind of like got me. I got that message, and it's like you almost have to forgive your soul for choosing the hard path. You know, like no, our human being does not understand it. You know, our human being just doesn't fucking understand what's happening, but our soul really does, and it's just like a matter of trusting the soul, and I think that comes with time. But like in moments like my son's birthday, I have to almost I almost have to do like forgive my soul and say like I don't understand it, but this pisses me off. Like this human being really doesn't like this path at all. I don't like my life without my son in it. You know? I don't know. I do feel like we have to forgive our souls sometimes. We do get pissed off at it, don't we? I know Joni is. I am too. Okay. So Scorpio's next, 121. Okay, so I was shuffling while I was talking to you, Joni. And so we got for the challenge for Scorpio is to believe in the impossible. So like maybe you made a wish. This is about the blue moon, and we just had that like a week ago. So something about that moon and something that's impossible. I think what's hard for you to believe, it's hard for you to believe it in the impossible when it happens. It's a challenge. Your blessings coming is, I think you're going to be your authentic self here soon. I think you're working on it. And then your advice is the answers you need are coming. So let's see. Believe in the impossible. Tell me, what is it that what's impossible? What's coming from the blue moon for Scorpio spirit? Show me what's happening with the blue moon for Scorpio. A new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning with a soul friend, 2 cups. Someone who is tapped in, tuned in, turned on. So honestly, this person maybe is coming back into your life. They're moving slow, but they're making you an offer. Maybe they're sending you a message or something, and maybe you don't even know what to think. Last time it wasn't fair. Will it be this time? You're getting clarity on it. What's the clarity bringing in? Yeah, that there is an opportunity for to end this cycle or to begin again. Like that world card means both things, an ending and a beginning. Kind of like the death card. Show the world the real you. Show me that, Spirit. Okay. The real you is the magician, able to manifest whatever you want. You're confident. And I see you starting a new project, going a new direction with your, whatever you're manifesting. What are they manifesting? Yeah, you've got a great new idea. You've been thinking about it a long time. It came out of nowhere. And you're excited. So I feel like there's some kind of passionate idea that is really truly you. It's truly from your soul. It's truly beautiful. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel confident. And you're ready to celebrate it. Advice. The answers you need are coming. This is a Gemini card. So you have the blue moon, the Gemini, and then a full moon in Aquarius as well. So it looks like full moons are, I don't know, important for you, for your journey. The answers you need are coming. I feel like what you're wanting here is stability, like a home life that's stable. And Spirit is saying like, dude, you can have that. Just, I'll work with you. What do you want to change exactly? And then I see you, you know, your soul coming out to lead you to the Emperor energy. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. So if you're questioning something about someone that you love, and if you'll ever have stability in it, I feel like your soul knows the answer, but you have the whole spirit squad helping you too. Not to mention that you're coming out as the Magician as well as the King of Wands and the Emperor. So like limitless amount of manifesting here. And I feel like what you want is love. You want the real love. 10 cups. You want the family, the cat, the food, and the love. And I think your soul is actually taking you there. And maybe you as a human don't know how to get there, but your soul does. So I feel like that's what's happening for you maybe over the next week or two. And good luck with that. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius is next. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for Sag. Angels, spirits, guides. Show me about Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. This is your moon, Sag, full moon in Sag. So they're asking you to look at the bigger picture, and I think that's your challenge. You're very close to achieving your goal, which is a blessing. And it's a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, and that is the new moon that's coming in like a week, so it's here, and it's your advice. So I feel like it's saying like use that moon that's coming up. I think it's the, I don't know, 15th or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Tell me what you're looking at. Why do they need to look at the bigger picture? Since it's a full moon in Sag and I'm doing Sagittarius, I wonder if they're asking you to look at the bigger picture about you, about your soul plan, about, you know, where are you going? Have you looked at that yet? Because it's asking you to. It's going to be a challenge. The bigger picture could be about a heartbreak. Maybe you journal about it. I just see a journal here. This could be something about that. 10 of Pentacles. Look at the bigger picture. Heartbreak and 10 of Pentacles. Why is the heartbreak and 10 of Pentacles the bigger picture? What happened? Someone walked away. Someone walked away. They walked away from a 10 of Pentacles situation. They wanted more. Why is the Empress here? The Empress is here because it's trying to talk about confidence. So, I mean, what you're doing here is you have a heartbreak around the 10 of Pentacles, which could be about money, a job, a family. You're walking away from that, and you're walking towards success, 6 of Wands, and the Empress. And then I said, why is the Empress here? And it's the Queen of Wands. It's because when you walk away from this 10 of Pentacles situation, which could be a family situation, like, I don't know, are you moving? Maybe you got a better job, something like that. Make sure to keep your confidence level high, right? Why is it a challenge? Why is this a challenge for Sagittarius? Oh, maybe because you don't see it coming. Maybe because the lens you've been looking at about yourself isn't correct. Yeah. I think you don't see yourself correctly. I really do. And I think it keeps you up all night. I think it makes you depressed too. So focus on confidence, being confident in yourself, being confident in your divine feminine energy, and being confident that you're going to be successful no matter what you do. You're walking right toward the Empress energy. She can create anything, remember. Anything. She does create everything, right? And then the Queen of Wands. Very, very confident. Okay. So blessing coming. You're very close to achieving your goal. It could be about money. It could be about stability. It could be about, yeah, stability, knowing your value. Because it looks like down here you don't know it, right? So that's why it's a challenge. Like you have something really good coming for you, but you don't know if you can, you don't know. You're like all fucked up about it. Have confidence in yourself because Spirit says this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. This is your wish fulfillment. And you're really close. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card. So you're very close to wish fulfillment here. Tell me more. Okay. I see love all around you. I see excitement and partying, friendship, and I see your soul leading you right there. So, to the Lover's card and a new beginning. You know your soul's at the wheel too. So, there's a lot happening for you. You know, you're getting stability, wish fulfillment, love everywhere. You see it all around you. And it's because your soul is leading you there. You're excited to be there. Your soul's excited that you are finally acknowledging it. You know, like it feels like, oh my God, we're on the same page, and you're digging it. You're digging the whole thing. You're very close. A time to give rather than take. This is the new moon in Virgo, and this is your advice. So look at things from other perspectives. Like I say, I always like to say, like, look at it from your soul's perspective. You know, try and put that on. I mean, it's important to look at what other people think and feel and how they're feeling about whatever. But it's more important to, like, tap into the soul. Like, what the fuck was the point of this? Right? It's a time to give rather than take. So in the hangman mode, I think that's what you're turning, you're understanding, like, there's people that you need to help. Yeah, because you've been through it too. You've had a lot of heartbreak. And you've even sat in the place where you didn't see Spirit. So you know about it. But you transmuted the energy. God, this is beautiful. You're transmuting this negative energy. You're leading with love here with the Knight of Cups. And you're growing spiritually. The Hierophant. You're going up. And this creates brand new starts. Brand new beginnings. So, I feel like what this is saying, like your advice, is to lead with love. Because I feel like maybe you're just going to run into some people that could use your help, could use your expertise on how you got through something, you know, because it looks to me like you did, like you made it through it, you went through all of it. But what ended up happening is, like, you find your confidence, you find your Empress energy, you find your soul here in the middle, you know, when it says you're very close to achieving your goal. And what I'm seeing about, like, finding the soul here, like, the biggest thing that's, like, showing up here is the fact that you have love all around you. Like you have not only family love, friend love, but you also have spirit love, and you know it and you feel it. And I think that's what makes you free. I think that's what sets you free. And then you're off and running. All you're doing is helping people, loving people, helping them get through shit times, So that's what I think is happening for you. I think you're having an awakening to how cool your soul is, how much power it has, how much you want to give it, you know. Okay. Hey Dan, welcome back. I'm on Capricorn now. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Angel spirits guides. Let's give some good messages for Capricorn for the next week. We're looking for challenges, blessings, and advice. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. Adjustments are required, and a new romantic cycle begins. So, conclusions are within reach. That's your challenge. Ending something. That's hard on anybody, isn't it? Just saying goodbye, changing something. I hate it. I've always hated it. Conclusions are within reach. Okay. So it's about something you've been overthinking about. But I feel like you're understanding the bigger picture of it. It's about some kind of pain. I also feel like maybe there was like I'm wondering if it's like I don't know, maybe depression, something like that. Depression. But you're coming out of it. Who is this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands for Capricorn? Can you tell me who the King of Wands is for Capricorn? Okay. I feel like it's someone that's stable in your life. I think it's a wish fulfillment. I think you have a lot of love for this person, is what I'm seeing. So I think maybe there's something happened, like you were hurt by them or whatever. What's the end? What's happening here? What's the end conclusion? What's the end of the day? Is it like, are they going to be back together? Are they going to break up or what? So this could have been something that started on a full moon, the last full moon eclipse. Yeah, I think honestly it's over. Like I think you turned the page. And maybe that's what you're letting go finally, like conclusions are within reach, right? Adjustments are required. Tell me what they need to change, what needs to be adjusted. Holy cow. So I feel like what you've been looking for is, you're after a soul friend relationship, you want one that's balanced. You've been trying to manifest it, but there's a Tower here and a Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. So looks like there was a problem here with something that you manifested. So I feel like the adjustments that are required is the mindset that you're in when you're trying to manifest. You know what I mean? Because I feel like right after the manifest card is the Tower and the Five of Cups. So it almost appears that you manifested an ending, like a tower, like you wanted it to break up, you wanted it to crush, You wanted it to fall down. But I don't think you really wanted that, you know, because I feel like, you know, in the beginning, it's like, oh my God, I have this 2 cups. Oh my God, it's such a fair relationship. It's balanced. It's beautiful. And I manifested it. But in the back of your mind, you're worried about something, you know, because you have the first card out to clarify anything was the 8 of Swords. So that tells me there's either depression or like overthinking on steroids, you know, like you just don't see yourself as you truly are, you know, and you overthink it. Like it's a lack mentality kind of thing. And so you're trying to manifest, but in the back of your mind, you're worried about stuff that happened before, and then it just keeps happening. You know what I mean? So the adjustment that needs to be required is the place in which you're at when you're manifesting. So how are you feeling when you're starting to manifest this love? What are you thinking about when you're thinking about it? Like, I want this lover, I want this person in my life. And you start to think about what that might look like, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about what the last one looked like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Well, that's not, honestly, that's according to everybody. That's not the place to manifest, because if you manifest and have doubts, then, I mean, it's most likely it's going to come tumbling down again. So the advice is there's a new romantic cycle coming. And you've got Libra here quite a bit. So I'm wondering if you either have Libra in your chart or you have a Libra coming in. Let me see what's happening. A new romantic cycle begins. It could be about coming in from work. Like you're just working away. You're just doing your thing. Could be a Leo. You're manifesting. But there's that 7 of Swords, or 7 of Wands. So that's why that came out in the middle. You got to be careful about worrying about what happened before. Get out of there. Get out of that thought process, you know. It just makes you confused. It makes you feel like you're guarded. Let that go. That cycle of you having doubts about yourself and what happens in your life, it's got to stop. There's a new romantic cycle beginning. Let it happen. Tell me more about this romantic cycle. It looks like it's at work. Could be dealing with a Leo. I think that this person is stable. I think you're also stable. And you're thinking here about what you want. And you're going for it. You're moving right toward it. Yeah, it could just start with like a message or something, but I'm seeing all these cloudy cards come out again. You know, if you want success, man, you want to walk away from this shit feeling that you have. Like it's fear. It's like lack. It's confusion. It's no good. So there's someone new coming, and you need to let go of all this negative shit. Tell me, I'm going to ask how. Like, I'm just going to get some advice for you. It's a Capricorn. Tell me some advice for Capricorn spirit. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. Your confusion is going to be cleared up in your dreams. This new relationship coming in is a soul relationship, a soul tie relationship. How can they quit thinking about the negative stuff? Focus on the positive. Focus on what you want to receive. Focus on being open to receive. Acknowledge your spirit guides, because they're here to help things. They're here to help you form a solid foundation in which when this person comes in, and honestly, they're coming in like a tower. They're coming in like a shock. Divine timing. So what they're doing is they're trying to help you clear up this clutter in your head that doesn't belong there anymore. These doubts, these feelings, you know, and they're saying like, trust us, trust the bigger realm of spirit, you know, because we got you. That's what it's saying. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius. Nothing is set in stone. That's your challenge. The answers you need are coming. And show the world the real you. So it's time to uncover your authentic self and let it shine. I know everybody's a little scared of that, right? Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. So this is the Two of Wands here. So nothing's set in stone because you haven't decided yet. But what they're asking you to do is decide to choose you. Try to just choose your what's passionate for you, or what you're getting incoming third eye, right? I think something about your work is changing. So maybe you thought you had, you know, like the best job ever, but it's changing, and I feel like you're worried about it. But you don't have to stay anywhere, right? You could be learning something new so that you can leave this. It's about work. It certainly is. What you want is your home to be stable, right? But what you feel like is like you have to protect your family. It doesn't have to be like that, Spirit. What can it be like? This is your challenge. It can be fair. It can be fair with just a little flip of the way you're seeing things. You know what I mean? A little reframe. So you don't have to feel all this stuck, icky feeling. You know, you can choose yourself. It's going to be a challenge for you to choose yourself because you're just so confused about you. You know, the answers you need are coming. So this is Knight of Wands, and I feel like this is about, you know, following your own passion wherever it might lead you. I think where it might lead you is to possibly opening your own business. I see a lot of passion here. I feel like there's a lot of integrity, and there's all these kings coming out. So that tells me you're learning the kings one at a time, learning the energy, learning the you know, like, well, the King of Swords, logical, smart, kind, fair. King of Pentacles, everything he touches turns to gold. King of Cups, he leads with love, you know, he leads with love. And I feel like when you follow this passion of yours, that's when all these things come to you. Like, have you ever, I don't know if you write, I don't know if you journal, but that's a good example of it. Like just the way you feel when you journal, and you can feel like just the energy coming out of you and like the answers to everything, right? So I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. And you are honestly being led to 10 cups of love through this, you know. How is that possible? 10 cups of love. Maybe you just honestly are seeing it like right in your own life, in your own family. Where's the 10 of Cups coming from. It's also from something that you lost. Yeah, it's something that you're healing up from. And so I feel like you're channeling some kind of pain into something that's passionate. Something maybe you've liked to do since you were a child, right? It is going to be successful. It brings more success than you think. And I feel like what you're noticing is like there's this love everywhere. I feel like you're feeling it from the realms, from your family, from your friends, from whoever's, buying what you're selling. Show the world the real you. Show me who is the real Aquarius. Show me who the real Aquarius is. Show me. Okay. You're clear, you're honest, you're truth. Ace of Swords. And I think that's what you want, is a fresh new start. Built on trust, built on honesty. You've been talking to Spirit about it, so I feel like you're a very spiritual person too. You tap in. What else? I think you surrender everything to Spirit because you just know that's the only way you can get through it. You're like, something happens and you're like, you know what? Look at how much these two cards kind of look like each other. This is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and this is letting go. This is the Two of Swords. Say like, I don't know what's next, but I trust you, Spirit. And I think that is the authentic you, being 100% like hooked up with your own soul, right? Yeah, something new is starting for you. Like it's doing something about money, like it's a new job. It seems like it takes a while, but it changes your energy. And honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like what happens is like there's a new lover. A new lover. One that is solid, maybe that's grounded, that has money. I see a lot of pentacles here. I also see growth pentacle-wise. You've got a page, you've got a knight, you've got a queen. So show the world the real you. You have an idea. You have been surrendering your life and your outcome of your life to Spirit. And Spirit slowly gives you what you need. Page of Pentacles, new idea, new way. It's kind of scary. You've never done it before. Knight of Pentacles, making plans, planning out every detail. You're looking at the money you're making. You're talking to Spirit. Four of Pentacles. You're talking to Spirit and you're like, what do we do now? And they say, come with me. And then I feel like you just get this stability, you get success, and there's a lover here. So once you become your authentic you and follow that path, you have some kind of really cool lover coming in. To those of you who don't have one. Right? Pisces is the last one. 154. Okay. Pisces. Give me some messages for Pisces. Spirit for the next week or so. Let's see what the energy is with all these retrogrades for Pisces. Tell me what's going on. Oh, show the world the real you. That's your challenge. Luck is on your side. And a new romantic cycle begins. Okay. Show the world the real you. Show me who Pisces really is. Emperor. Chariot. You show the world you're the boss. You show the world that you are aligned, that you're a creator, that you can manifest whatever you want. You show the world your excitement. And you show the world how you've let go of things that have been a burden by using your third eye, by tapping into your higher self, gain confidence, and closing out a motherfucking cycle. Yeah, that's who you are, Pisces. I mean, you're just strong and stable and like going in one great direction. Even though you have all this shit in the middle, it's like, no, you're not that's not who you are. You're too tapped in for that. You don't buy into any of the burden stuff. You stay confident and you see the problem and you're like, well, that's over. That's the end of that cycle. I'm done. Luck is on your side. Something about work is happening. Yeah, I feel like you're manifesting something new, like maybe a new job. Yeah, I think something just suddenly comes tumbling down and it feels like it's not a great thing, but it is. It is. So if you end up like losing a job or something like that, because that's what it looks like, don't be scared. There's something better coming. Something way better. Something that resonates with you, with your heart, with your connectedness, with your intellect. And it's also got just something to do with all of the stuff that you've learned already, you know, because you got the Nine of Wands here. So I feel like you're teaching people, you know, how to lead with love. You're teaching people maybe how to manifest too. That could be it. A new romantic cycle begins, and it's a 10 of Cups. Wow. Tell me more. This is the advice. There's lucky love coming in. Yeah, it could start with a message. It could be about work. Like maybe somebody's sending you a message about work, but it's really someone that loves you. Like they want to start something new. They want you to be part of it. I'm not sure if you're ready for this or not, but remember at the very beginning when it came out, it said you're the Emperor. That was the first card. The very last card I'm pulling is the Empress. So I feel like you have someone coming that with this new romantic cycle. It is someone that's a counterpart that matches your energy, you know, that's a vibrational match. Emperor, Empress. It looks like you could be going somewhere. Yeah. Tell me some advice for Pisces, Spirit. Show me some advice for Pisces. Okay, so don't get stuck in like limiting beliefs or fears. Don't be scared. Don't be scared because it triggers you. Love yourself. Love yourself because you're going through a transformation. So don't get stuck in like the limiting beliefs because I feel like that's kind of like an underlying problem. Something you don't show people. But you have new beginnings coming in. Fire and earth, new beginnings here. So passionate and you can touch it, right? But there's just these cards that are telling me that you don't feel like enough or something. You feel like you have lack. I don't know what happened to you, but I can see it here. There is a transformation coming, and it's kicked off by loving yourself, doing things that you love to do, you know, taking real good care of your body, mind, and soul. Maybe you're being creative too. Like, I don't know, but there's something about that in our soul that is the same. So when you tap into creative energy, whatever that means for you, creating something, it's actually you tapping into your higher self. So that is what I'm seeing happening. But what happens a lot of time is like we have this huge like awakening coming or something like that. Then we get stuck in like these weird beliefs like I'm not good enough, I'm not enough, I'm lacking, I'm such a loser, like however you talk about yourself. Don't do it anymore, Pisces. Just stop. You just gotta love yourself. The end. It's that self-love that's gonna start your transformation, and then things are never gonna be the same. You know, once you transform out of this lack mentality. Because I think you're coming in really hard and strong in the very first. Show the world the real you. You are the emperor. You are on the move. You're confident and you're tapped in. And you're ready to close out some sort of cycle. And it's this cycle of feeling like you don't have anything to offer, you know, or that you have too much baggage, you know, like no one's gonna want me, I have too much baggage. Like who doesn't? Who doesn't have baggage? And fuck people who think I don't want to be with someone with baggage. Well, they have it too. They're never gonna get over, you know what I mean? We don't get out of this without having some fucking baggage. It's part of our trip. It's part of the plan. Okay, that's all I've got. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I will talk to you again tomorrow.